Hi everyone, and welcome to this video where I'll show you how to extract the Nth smallest and largest items of a list in Excel. In our example, we have the fictitious returns of various industries and want to identify what the top and bottom 5 returns are and which industries they correspond to. Instead of filtering, we may want to use functions, perhaps because we want to create a chart which shows the top and bottom 5 industries. To do this, we can use the large and small functions. To calculate the top 5, we firstly need to add 1 to 5 row labels, like this. We'll then use the large function to extract the highest return. We type equals large. First select all the returns, followed by the nth largest return that we're looking for. In this case, we're looking for the largest return, so we can refer to cell E3. Now, before dragging this formula down, we're going to add absolute references to the range of returns to ensure this remains static when we drag it down. To do this, we can use the F4 key, or alternatively, you can add $ manually. We can now drag this formula down, and as you can see, it has retrieved the 5 largest returns. To prove this, we can filter the returns from largest to smallest, and as you can see, it matches with our table. To extract the industry which corresponds to these returns, we can use the VLOOKUP function. We type equals VLOOKUP, first enter the lookup value, which is the return, within the table that we're looking for the value, and we're looking to extract the industry, which is in the second column of our table, so we type 2. And finally, we want an exact match, so we type false. Note that in order to use the VLOOKUP function, the return column must be to the left of the industry column in the table in columns B and C. Now once again, before dragging this formula down, let's add absolute references to the range to ensure it remains static as we drag it down. This has returned the corresponding industries, and if we filter again from largest to smallest, you can see that it corresponds with what we have. To extract the bottom 5, we can use the small function instead of the large function. We type equals small, we first select the range, and then select the nth smallest value that we want to retrieve. In our case, it's 1, which is in cell E10. 1 means we're looking for the minimum value in the range. Once again, before closing brackets, we're going to add absolute references to the range to ensure this remains static, and then we can drag the formula down. To extract the corresponding industry, we can once again use the VLOOKUP function, and here we can simply copy and paste the formulae used for the top 5 and apply them to the bottom 5. Once again, let's filter to ensure the values correspond. And as you can see, they do. So this brings us to the end of this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you found it useful, and subscribe to the Excel Hub for weekly Excel tutorials, techniques, and examples.